What's up, guys? This is Junior from Cuts and Elbows MMA. I'm here with Tommy Cuozzi. Tommy, last time I was here, bro, you threw me across this whole gym, man. What's that about?
Listen, I got a little heated talking about the yard wars. I'm good now. I've calmed down. We're fine.
I don't know, man. Dad's over here this time. See, I noticed you ain't really trying to sneak nothing on him because he's here to beat you up, you know. Are you scared of Dad?
If his fighting is anything like his lawn care, I'm the least scared I could possibly be.
Y'all hearing this? This is crazy. Hey, but on a real note, what's it like preparing for a fight without an opponent, man?
It's it's still pretty early on. We're still kind of looking for an opponent either way, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. It's still, we're in the early stages. Yeah. Nothing's really set up. I like to prepare early though. I don't want to prepare a month out and kind of go in there with half the cardio I could have, So I know that I'm gonna fight on November 2nd. It's just a matter of who. So now all I can do is train and get better.
Yeah, anybody and everybody can get it November 2nd. Tommy's after all y'all. I'm saying it for him. I don't care, bro. But how was the first week of fight camp, man?
Better than I thought it would be. I with the dieting, I never like to quit cold turkey. I always like to kind of have a halfway week where I eat sort of healthy, sort of unhealthy. So the eating was kind of all right, and then the training itself, I kind of picked up training anyways, so I've been training a little bit harder. So hopping into fight camp wasn't as 0 to 100 transition as it could have been.
Well, of course. What's your ultimate goal at the end of this game? In MMA, what's all right, I finally made it. What's your goal in this?
Just go as far as I can make it. I didn't think I would be here at this point, so I'm very thankful for that. I'd love to eventually be, one of those big main UFC cards, main event type deal. But, we're going to take it as far as we can and eat pizza along the way.
Do you have a dream opponent from the UFC? Anybody you'd like to call out right now, Tommy? What's going on?
Can I call out the money? Give me. I've seen enough. Give him McGregor now.
Show me the money. I respect it, man. I respect it. UBG is Derek Brunson's promotion. Have you ever dealt with Derek Brunson? And if so, what's he like?
Actually, yeah, I just messaged him today, and one of the nicest people you will ever meet. It's funny, the last fight, I had people coming up to me yeah, we saw them carrying stuff up, and then we recognized one of the people carrying stuff was Derek. So, he's always with the other promoters, with the matchmakers, he's working. He's handling business. He's not just sitting back watching everything happen going, this is my show. It's very much this is their show. This is all of their show. They all work hard to put it on. And just super nice guy. I've heard nothing but good things from him and about him.
Yeah, so he don't go all Mr. Hollywood on you. He's just very down to earth.
Very, very down to earth. Like I said, I messaged him today. I was like, hey, man, thanks for working so hard to find me an opponent. He was like, absolutely, I hope you're doing well. It's a super good guy.
That's awesome, man. Well, I got to ask you, just like I asked them, what's your favorite cheat meal?
Pizza all day, man. Dude, I'll go. So we have a Domino's 10 minutes from our house, and when I'm not dieting, I'll turn to Darlene and go, hey, you want some pizza? And, the answers vary. She's more of a sushi person, so she's like, well, I want sushi. But, just be a random Sunday after lawn care, after beating him, pizza's a nice, refreshing meal. So, dude, I'll go and down a whole, medium two-topping pizza. And then, I'll eat a pint of ice cream after. Or the quart, not a pint. Sorry.
Dang, bro. I can't even hit those numbers, man. That's wild. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Oh, hold on. Because I've thought about this. I would have the superpower to manipulate probability.
Elaborate, bro, because I'm trying to wrap my mind around that.
All right. What's the possibility that I have enough money in my pocket right now for this medium two-topping pizza? 100%. What's the probability that I'll win this upcoming fight? 100%. We can change that. What's the probability that I'll trip and fall? 0%.
So statistics. You're trying to know about all this stuff.
Right.
Speaking of statistics, statistically, most of the time in the MMA gym, nothing crazy happens. But I got to ask, what's the weirdest thing that's ever happened in the gym, man? Or funniest thing? Expose some people right now.
I got to think on that for a second. You guys got any good examples?
Yeah, that's my question.
Oh, come over here.
She's
Get a
not
part of it.
playing.
You sure?
Man, that's a tough one. I mean, we've had a long time ago. We've had people stealing members, you know, to go train in their basement. That was a little shady, but
Nah, name some names. We gotta name some names. Who was doing this?
we'll leave that one nameless. That's some unsettled beef. They're still in the area, but you know, we've I don't know, man. It's not been super weird here. We've had a lot of people come in just on like a, oh, all right, we got a good one. I don't even know this guy's name, but he came in one time and he was like, yeah, I want to be a fighter. And we're like, great, like wonderful motivation, right? But we kind of have to elaborate what's the word I'm looking for? Not elaborate. All right, we got to test you, right? We got to make sure you're ready. Like, we got to look at you.
See if you're real about it.
Yeah. And he was like, nah, I'm ready. You know, put me in. And we were like, how much training have you done? And he was like, I've done a little bit of fight, a little bit of street fighting here and there, a little training. And we're like, well, what if you go to the ground? He's like, I simply won't let that happen. And ended up, my mom talked to him. She's very, you know, very eloquent in her words.
Definitely.
And he was crying at the end of it. A grown man. It was interesting to see. He didn't end up fighting.
Don't cry at this gym. You heard it here first, man. Same. All right. Do you have any hidden talents that might surprise people?
I used to play the banjo. I think I could still probably bust out a tune.
You got a banjo here right now?
Not here right now.
What, bro?
I know. But what else? Oh, I can do this.
Oh, I bet y'all didn't like that. I know I didn't. It's okay. Do you have a fight superstition?
Dude, yes. We're very superstitious. I pray a lot, like we talked about last week. I read a specific Ephesians 10 through 20 verses in my Bible, the armor of God. We think the superstition ran out of luck, but we used to eat at Applebee's before every fight. And now we don't anymore. What are some other... Oh, I have these, like... I don't know if you guys watch Dragon Ball, but I have, like, little Shenron figures. All right?
Hell yeah.
I have to pat the Dragon Balls before the fight. I have to.
Pat the Dragon Balls, he
Pat the Dragon
says.
Balls.
Y'all hearing this? I don't know, man. All 7 of them?
All 7.
Wow, that's crazy. All right. What's the last thing you Googled with your crazy self?
What was the last thing? Oh, my opponent, probably. Either that or Oscar the Grouch. I had to figure out how to draw him.
So you do know who your opponent is.
Well, not anymore. We just heard that he said he's not going to be able. His manager said no.
Manager said no, huh? That's a shameful thing. All right, Tom, you got any final can't even speak. Final thoughts for us today?
You know, you guys just stay happy, you know. Violent smiles, you know. Thank my wonderful family and teammates for everything that they do. They're outstanding. They, you know, do everything for me. So hopefully the least I can do for them is try to win a fight.
I think you got it. Well, this has been Richard or Junior with Cuts and Elbows MMA. Thank you, Tommy, for your time.
Dude, thanks for having me.
And we out.